All right, what up, tubers? We're back for some more of this sealed Baldur's Gate nonsense. Probably the last one before, you know, we get to the actual event. So let's jump right in, and we opened Double Tasha. I played against this earlier today on stream, and my god, is it stupid. Yeah, we opened two of them, and we have to play some combination of blue and black. So, 4 mana, 4 loyalty to start, uptick until your next turn. Whenever a creature attacks you or this planeswalker, put a -1/-1 counter on that creature. Bonkers. -2, target opponent puts a creature card of their choice from their graveyard on the battlefield under your control. That creature gains Ward 2. Usually not as good, but the -6 ability, yikes. Target opponent reveals cards from the top of their library until they reveal 3 creature cards. Put those cards on the battlefield in your control. That player puts the rest into their graveyard, so you get 3 creatures from the top of their library, anything in between, up until that 3rd creature gets milled. And we happen to open an Eldritch Pact along with these 2 Tashas. Man, I should have saved this luck for the event, huh? I don't know what Wand of Orcus does. Whenever an equipped creature attacks or blocks it and zombies you control gain Death Touch. Whenever this equipped creature deals combat damage to a player, create that many 2/2 black zombies. I don't actually think this is good. 3 to cast, but 3 to equip is very expensive. It is strong, but it is slow. That's the issue here. Vladimir and Godfrey, pretty good if you have any number of 1/1s to help turn it on. And then we opened a Horn of Valhalla. This card is also very good. So, white X, create X 1/1 white soldier tokens is the adventure mode, and then the equipment is, again, expensive, 3 to equip, but equipped creature gets +1/+1 for each creature you control, so this is a bomb in itself. You cast this in the late game, make a bunch of 1/1 tokens, and then you pay 3 to equip, and whatever token you've equipped immediately becomes ginormous, so. Double Tasha, Horn. Might have to be going some form of Esper here. Let's hope that our white, blue, and black cards are good overall. Okay, Humiliation's solid. Ambush, not so much. Clergy's okay, good. 2 removal spells, 3 removal spells, 4 removal spells. Flicker's good. Imprisonment is very good. What does this one do again? A creature gains first strike, and then other creature gains lifelink and plus. That's a good combat trick. How does blue look? 2 Charmed Sleeps for removal, a couple counters. That dragon's pretty good. Yeah, a lot of decent creatures there. Let's look at black. We know we have a lot of good black cards. We do have 1 blue gate, 1 black gate here. I don't know if we want to try playing the Wand of Orcus. What is this? 4 mana, 4/2. When it enters the battlefield, each player sacrifices a non-token creature. That doesn't seem that good to me. Grim Bounty's good. These are more filler. There's the Pact. Red has, what is this? Ambergris. That's okay. There are 2 provocations here, but red doesn't look all that good. Green has a Jaheira. Innkeeper's good. Nurturers can be good. Scanos is good. Follow the Tracks is good. Ooh, we have 3 Prophetic Prisms. Oh, baby. So we can do a lot of good splashing here. A lot of good splashing. 3 Prisms and a Bronze Walrus. The Double Tasha, of course. I think the blue kind of looks good, though, right? The goggles I don't like. They're kind of slow. Ray of Frost is decent. This is a 2/1 for 2. When it becomes blocked by a creature, that creature perpetually. It's a fine, more fillerish 2-drop. A 3-drop. Or, yeah, 2-drop. This can be a ramper, although I don't think it's particularly good. Water Weird's good, right? Yeah, it's fine. Dragon, fine. Yeah, my black's not actually very good, so we could be like blue-white splashing Double Tasha. Would not be crazy. Probably would splash the Minthara as well. This card's very nice. I mean, I guess my blue's not very good, but black just looks kind of garbage, honestly. Blue gives me, let's see, blue gives me 3 removal spells in the form of these tap cards, plus a bunch of decent-sized larger creatures. Black gives me what? The Pact, which is an insane combo with the Tasha. Then we have Grim Bounty. Ghast is okay, and then the Gate. Feels weird not to be running these counter spells if we're going to be running blue. Nine creature deck, not the greatest, but suppose if we are planeswalking, that's not the biggest deal. So Rally Maneuver is probably going to be a cut then. Yeah, I guess we're just kind of removal. I guess the Minthara becomes a lot worse when we don't have many creatures, although we have the Horn of Valhalla. Yeah, this deck just wants to buy time for the planeswalkers, and that's not a bad strategy, honestly. Yeah, my white's good. My blue, maybe not as good as the black. I don't know, it's close. But I think we go with the blue baseline. Kind of want to splash this Eldritch Pact with the freaking double Tasha, though. It's so funny. This Vladimir and Godfrey is only good with the Horn of Valhalla, so I'm not even sure this is worth running. It's just like a 3-mana 3/2 in our deck. What's the best deck to utilize Tasha? Maybe it is the black after all. The blue doesn't actually give me any card draw. Does it? No, I guess this draws a card. Black gives me, like, Deadly Dispute and the Gate. Take a peek at what blue-white splashing for the Tashas do. I don't think we would want this. I don't think we want that. Well, maybe that's okay. No, probably not. Bounty we would get. This doesn't look very good either. Don't think we want to run Spiked Pit Trap. I guess I didn't even look at my green all that much, did I? The green actually looks the best here. Can I go green-white, splashing 2 Tashas? With 3 Prophetic Prisms, anything's possible. Green, white, black, splashing Tasha? I guess these don't add any color. But the Innkeeper makes a treasure. The double follow the tracks can add any colors. Okay, let's just settle on blue, white, splashing black, I guess. Maybe I don't even want this. Maybe I don't even want the water weird. Yeah, that's good. That's fine. That's good. So how do I buy time? Target creature perpetually... Excuse me. Target creature perpetually gets -2/-, so that's probably worth it to buy time. Or maybe this random ramp creature's okay. Seems pretty weak, though. Seems probably worth it to run the Minthara, too. I don't know. 6 creature deck, we're probably just going to cut this Trier's Humiliation, even though I think the card's pretty nice. Alright, I want to have some fun. We're going to be playing these double Tashas. So we get the Gate to the Sea Tower. We can probably run Gate of the Black Dragon instead of 1 swamp. And then still run a basic swamp because we have 3 prisms. Running 2 black lands is not the worst case scenario. Go with 6 plains minimum. 6 islands minimum. And then, as I said, at least 1 swamp. We probably don't need more than 1 swamp, so... That's 7 white, 7 blue, 2 black. And then we have the 3 prisms. Blue and white are comparable here. Guess we would rather have an extra blue. Basically, we're just building entirely around Tasha, and I don't even think there's anything wrong with that, you know? Just a bunch of... I wouldn't call them good removal spells, necessarily. But a bunch of removal spells and 2 Tasha should be able to win some games of Magic, so... Let's try this. See how we do. Okay, here we are for game number 1. There aren't many people in these queues. It takes forever to fire a sealed match. Oh yeah, I just forgot to mention I'm a floating head right now. So that might be a good sign if anybody decides to play this weekend. Assuming you're not watching this video after the event is already over, but... Doesn't feel like many people are playing, which means many people might not be getting practice, which means you could probably take advantage of that. Although I guess that being said, just drafting Baldur's Gate, which I assume more people are doing, is a good experience into the format. Alright, so they're going to get another one of these Genasi Rabble Rousers. Question is, do I want to hold up Prophetic, or cast Prophetic Prism, or hold up Hear Something on Watch this turn? And I guess since we have 3 removal spells in our turn, I'm okay just to use Hear Something on Watch this turn. Even though they're going to get another Rabble... Oh, they didn't. Okay. So they can choose to discard their hand if they want to. Let's see if they do that first. We get the copy of that. Kill that. This is the scry 1, draw 1. Okay. I'll take this turn to Prophetic Prism, I think. No, there are all 3 prisms. Double Team actually kind of hoses our deck because we're trying to 1-for-1 so many different creatures. There's a Minthara, though. Alright, let's play out a 2-4 to block. Obviously, we're just looking for Tasha. A Tasha here would just ruin their Rabble Rousers. Like, they have only 1 red right now, so... They wouldn't be able to pump it very well. Oh, they have 2 now. Owlbear's great. We can turn that one off with one of these. That's good too, actually. Okay, so now that we drew Hear Something on Watch, we can just play out another Prism, try to find a land or whatever. Good. And, well, I guess this is safer to do this instead. If they draw another mountain, then they can triple pump the Rabble Rousers. What does this do? Whenever a dragon you control is dealt damage, it deals that much damage to any target that isn't a dragon. Wow, that card's very good. I guess we just need to turn that thing off, and we get a 2-1 in the process. If they have a way to kill an enchantment, we're probably going to have a bad day. Another huge flyer, okay. Oh, that's a problem because if I deal 5 damage to it, to this 4/4 flyer, they get to kill something else now. That's good. I mean, I guess I have to 2-for-1 myself on that 4/4 flyer. Oh, this is a sorcery? Oh, whoops. I didn't realize this scry 1 draw card was a sorcery. Oh, my fault. I assume they're going to kill Minthara, but they could also go to my face. Yeah, this Wrathful Red Dragon's nuts, huh? That's fine. That's more or less fine. Where is Minthara? Or not Minthara, where is Planeswalker? Yeesh. Alright, so we'll tap their Fire Beetle and lock it down for a turn. This is just a Planeswalker waiting room. We're halfway through our deck now. Conjure a Naturalize. Nice, so they get to blow up my enchantment. That's fine, we have the Minimus Containment for next turn. That's an interesting attack. That is a dragon, but I don't really mind that. They just shoot my face, I guess? There. Hey, there we go. Excellent. So... see, they can pump those up into 3s, then they would turn into 2s. This is Menace as well, that would turn into a 1. Okay. Well, if they attack, all their creatures are going to shrink. And obviously, containment on the dragon's nice. That also gets rid of its ability. So if they play another dragon and it takes damage, then the ping doesn't happen again. Windfall, discarding a mountain, sure. What a card. Wait, view printed card. Oh, I see. It has 5 loyalty now, but the printed card has 4. Gotcha. Okay, so they get 2 lands, and then they roll a die, and we get to see if they go onto the battlefield or not. Alright. So go uptick. Play out the cleric.
Try anything cheeky now.
Gain 2 life. Then play out the dragon and pass. I could probably be running 16 lands since I have 3 prisms and like the Scry Dragon. These only pump power, right? Yeah. Oh, it already has 7 cards in their graveyard. I am splashing the Eldritch Pact, right? So... okay, they are going to get in for at least 1 point of damage on the Fire Beetle, and that gets double team. But they can only, well, they can pump 5 times if they really wanted to. I think what we're going to do here is actually double block the Beetle and single block. Or I could just trade. I mean, I guess these creatures are going to be relevant later on, but the next turn they attack, they're also going to get shrunk again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 maximum. And we have another Tasha in our deck, so I think I like blocking like this. Eating their 1/1 menace. Forcing them to pump 3 times. Tasha only takes 3. This is okay by me.
What a talented little thing you are.
Okay. Good draw. Go uptick. Cast a big ol' 4/5 with ward. Say go. Crazy game for the floating head. When this dies, you may search your library for a dragon card. What the heck is this thing? Raga Draga Gorgut's Boss. Each creature you control with a mana ability gets +2/+2. Whenever a creature you control with a mana ability attacks, untap it. Whenever you cast a spell, if at least 7 mana was spent to cast it, untap target creature, it gains +7/+7 and gains trample until end of turn. So we are praying they never cast a 7 mana card. This might be a huge blowout for them. Oh, you know what? That's terrifying. They might have a huge dragon to go find, huh? So maybe we want to give that perpetually. Feels like we want to give this perpetually, though. We can just chump that next turn. Okay. Uptick. Gate is not bad if we're going to draw land. Say go. Well, that was a nice draw for them, damn it. So if they send everything at Tasha, she'll take 2? 3 maybe? Oh, if they send these at Tasha, she'll only take 1. I have a bad feeling we are going to get wrecked by this Draconic Muralists grabbing something fat, though. But maybe we just have to let it happen now. Oh, they didn't even pump the Rabble Rouser. So they must be able to cast something huge here. Ancient Copper Dragon. Jeez, well, that's a 6-drop though, not a 7. Oh, but it... Oh my god. Oh, that's insane. Charmed? Ooh, baby! What a hero. Thank God for the Seek Land. Yeah. And they concede. Let's go. What did I say? The name of the game with this deck is just get Tasha online and protect it and whatever. We got them. They had a lot of crazy cards in their deck, but holy crap. Oof. Well, 1-0. Just open 2 Tashas. That's how you can win in sealed. Did you know that? Now you do. Oh, you know what? I was going to take out a land because we have so many cycles on 2. But I don't think there's much of a sideboard option. Well, we'll take a peek after the next game. Okay, on to game number 2. We are on the draw with a pretty awkward hand. I think this is a keep on the draw, though. Because realistically, we only need to find 1 red source to unlock our Charm Sleep. That Warcaller is going to ruin our day. That's really bad for us. We're probably going to lose this game. Yeah. This card is a really good one in an aggro deck, and they just had it on turn 2. Also, our hand is complete garbage. Haven't found a blue source in 3 draws. I mean, if they have a bunch of low toughness creatures, if we draw one of our planeswalkers, then maybe we can get out of it, but... Yeah, look how brutal this is. Like, if I draw a blue source, I actually need to Charm Sleep the Kobold 4-color here. And then I need to draw exactly my Planeswalker next turn, because the Planeswalker eats all of their 1-toughness creatures. That's my only out. Yeah. If we draw the Planeswalker, we might win from this position. Nope, didn't. Yeah, we got crushed. What a disgusting curve that was. I mean, that was a high roll draw for them, sure, but... Okay, so I said I was gonna maybe cut a land here for something else. Because I mean, I guess we have 2 lands that draw cards. But... maybe playing one of these for looting, too, and whatever is not bad. I don't think we need Pit Trap. Can't really... I mean, we could technically splash Grim Bounty since we have so much fixing. Probably better than this Flicker card that doesn't do anything in our deck. Or I could add a little more black for like Shambling Ghast and Deadly Dispute. Because Deadly Dispute can also sack Prophetic Prisms, which is kind of nice. What if we did that? Go a little bit heavier black. It's like cut the Flicker creature, which doesn't do anything. I guess cut the Minthara, since it doesn't really do much. The Shambling Gas. Well, that's such a weird one to add. The Deadly Dispute's probably worth it. I'm going to try splashing that Grim Bounty. Probably shave 1 island then for another black source. Maybe we'll just keep it 17 lands then. That's fine. Alright. Resubmit and go on to game number 3. Okay, on to game number 3. In yesterday's video, or maybe it was the day before, I mistakenly paused the recording on the last round, so apologies for that. Hopefully I don't mess up. A pretty bad hand. This one looks playable because of the Walrus. And I guess I'm going to lose the 7-mana spell. Haven't had the Planeswalker in our opening hand yet. Goblin. Ooh, there's the horn. Okay, that's very good. Yeah, I think we're gonna go ahead and just shrink this thing forever. So take no damage this turn, and then it's just gonna be a 1 power from here on out. I'll keep the second island just in case they kill the Walrus, so that'll let me still cast my other spells. Yep. Man, is everybody playing just stinky aggro decks? I shouldn't lose to these type of decks. Can do this for 2. That's probably not good enough yet. I think we're going to turn off the 2/2 Menace. This is what I'm talking about. Double team creatures are so bad for us because, I mean, they just get free value. It's fine. We can lock that down next turn. Sure. If they don't kill our dragon and they just pass here and we get to horn for 4, then we're probably looking pretty good. Should be a pretty nice way to stabilize. Sure. Yep, that's a good attack with that. Because anything that blocks it gets -2/-2 perpetually. Interesting attack with the captain. I'll trade there, take 4. I don't want to double block because the Horn of Valhalla is going to be good if we keep the majority of our creatures. Let's just run out the Horn here. And just like that, we should have stabilized pretty well. Okay, or they drew a fireball. Well, now we have a problem. Take 4, go to 4. So let's go imprison here. Get a 2/1. Equip here. They can still hit me for 2 minimum if they want to, but it's a good attack. This is what I get for not equipping the soldier, but man, where are our planeswalkers? Holy crap. Okay, say go. Can you stop drawing stuff, please? There we go. Alright. That helps immensely. So I don't want any of their creatures in their graveyard. We just want to keep upticking here. We're still pretty far behind, but
I'd love feedback on which spell impressed you the most. Don't come any closer.
I think I have to block here instead of going to 1. Their wizened, whatever this is called, can never attack anymore anyways. I don't know if they forgot about their land, but oh no! That's not the card we wanted to draw there. But if they don't have a way to deal 2 extra damage, they might just have to attack the Tasha this turn with their giant. Yeah, they forgot about their land. They didn't use it again. We might be dead though. They only need to add 2 points of damage. I don't know what that does.
Turn you into a toad.
Wait, did they mess up? I feel like they messed up. That has haste on. Oh, maybe they don't have a red card in their hand? I don't know.
Keep your distance, mortal.
All I know is I need them to stop playing stuff. Oh, jeez Louise. Oh, that's actually not a bad draw. We can turn off this thing with that. Okay. Okay. I don't know what just happened. Turning this in blue. When this card specializes from your graveyard, return it from your graveyard. Wait. When this card specializes, seek an instant or sorcery with mana value 3 or less until end of turn you cast that card without paying its mana cost. Okay. So we have to turn off this. Oh, I don't have enough mana. Oh, I have to turn off that thing because it has board. So they get an extra copy of the Rhyme Shield Giant. Man. Gross. Oh. Oh, and then they found weaponry with the Corlock. Man, what is going on? I don't know if we're getting unlucky or what's going on here, but we've just died to 2 random aggro decks. I feel like we should not have a bad time versus aggro, but okay, good beats. We'll run it back. We are 1-2 now, so we're gonna have to grind our way back from the gutter. All right, 1-2 with our double Planeswalker deck. We're on the play here. We don't have any Prism or any blue mana. Man, what is going on? I think this is a keep. It's a little bit suspect, but we have so many good draws. So I'm going to give this a shot. Ideally, we draw a Prism or a blue source. Perfect. That's a great keep as well. All right. That hand went from skeptical to very good in a very quick amount of time. Very short amount of time. Planeswalker? No Planeswalker, but those are definitely both worth keeping. Gonna cast the Horn next turn, I think, so we can set up for Deadly Dispute right afterwards. We still haven't had Tasha in our opening hand, which has been really unfortunate. But yeah, I kind of like just... I mean, we could play the dragon out here, too. Eh, I guess we'll just utilize our mana. Play out the 3/3. Give ourselves more 1/1s later. That's fine. It's a 2/3 that gives another creature flying. Let's go ahead and tap that thing down. And we can actually turn on the gas a little bit here. Okay, they have their own 3/3 flyer, don't care. Let's see, do I want to Grim Bounty the young blue dragon and smack for 7 in the air? I guess we do. We can just get really aggro here. Next turn, make a huge Horn of Valhalla, or maybe just Sea Tower Imprisonment, something that could block one of these dragons. I guess if they tap out for like a big ground creature and don't keep back a flyer, we can actually kill them. Yeah, this card seems really good. Oh, they have their own Horn of Valhalla. Very nice. But they're leaving up 2 mana. Alright, so some kind of trick is going on here. Well, there's that. So, how do we want to play this? We can go for the quick kill with the Horn, or we could go slow with Tasha. I guess the problem being is that their Horn could be an issue. So what kind of trick are they holding here? It's probably just the 5 damage to an attacker. Would be my guess. So we probably don't want to run into that spell, so let's just lead off with Tasha here. And go ahead and uptick. And then I'm going to pass. I'm a little bit concerned about their horn with their flyers, but... Minimus Containment. Can I sacrifice Planeswalkers with this? No. So, the... Tasha's ability is still active here for the turn. And they're still holding up their trick. That's fine. I think we're going to go for... Well, let's go for 6. That way I can pay the 2 if they have the counter, unless you pay 2. Okay, they did just have hardcore counter. It beats. Now's a good turn to attack, though. If they double block our young blue dragon, we'll trade it for their hippogriff, no problem. So, we're putting them on having the 5 damage to an attacker spell as well. Pretty problematic. That's fine. A lot of cards will win for us, though. Because we get to imprison here, smack in for 4. Put him down to 1. And then we want to cast, or sack that Tasha to cast another Tasha. That's funny.
I thought we don't try anything cheeky now.
Alright, turns out drawing 2 Planeswalkers in a game of Limited is going to increase your win rate. Crazy rares in this format, man. I don't know. I like this Alchemy format more than Capenna Alchemy, but... yeah. I've said this before, it's just not my thing. Like, we'll probably go back to Double Masters here soon enough, but... we are practicing for an event, so... gotta do our work, get it in there. On to the next game. We have managed to scrape together 2 wins with our 2 losses. Okay, this is a keeper on the play. We have a turn 2 Prism, or potentially a Scry 1 Draw 1 if we want to. One day we'll start with a Planeswalker in our hand. Today might not be that day. I guess we're going to lead with Prism instead of the Dragon Scry 1, because that'll let us Charm Sleep a 2-drop if they have it. Do we want to Charm Sleep that one? I guess not, because Hypnotic Pattern on that is pretty good too. Yeah, let's go ahead and set up for a Scry. If there's one land I would keep, it was probably that one, but I think we bottom that and try to find our Planeswalkers. We'll go ahead and just turn that thing off right now. Sure. Well, that was a good value Deadly Dispute. If they don't play something this turn, though, they're going to have to discard a card. Alright, so they used a treasure to get another treasure. That's fine. That would have been a fantastic turn to draw a Planeswalker, I'll tell you that. So can't quite Deadly Dispute away our Prism yet. That's a very strange play. Because that, remember, that's the one that perpetually has -0, -1, or -2, -0, so we don't care about that. Yep, let's just play at our dragon. Ah, now it makes a lot of sense. Jeez! They are getting a ton of value out of that Prowler. Okay, well played there. It definitely all makes sense now. We'll go Prism, probably into Charmed Sleep on that. There we go, beautiful. I'm worried they're going to play some fatties, though, that the Tasha is not going to be good against, and we're going to have to, like, use Grim Bounty instead. Oh, jeez. That card is very gross. Okay, so... this has Menace as well, right? Yeah. And then whenever a creature you control dies, put a 1/1 counter on equipped creatures. This is going to turn into a 4/2. Then it would turn into a 3/1. Then it would turn into a 4/2 if they equipped. Okay. Well, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Whatever little quest you're on, I am ending. Keep your distance, mortals.
And maybe they just have Grim Bounty to kill the Tasha anyways, but... this doesn't sack Planeswalkers, right? Yeah.
You have victory.
Back to dead. Okay. Go ahead and sack away one of our prisms now. So I can kill the menace creature into playing out our 4/5 with ward. It's a mill card and they can return a land. They milled a Minsk. It's kind of nice. Yeah, their deck looks good. It's not going to be an easy one to win, but they do have 7 cards in their graveyard now. Oh, and they're thinning their deck out even more. Okay. Our game plan might be to pact and deck them. I guess this card could actually ruin us by getting back a bunch. Well, they only have 1 creature in their graveyard right now, actually. 15 cards left, 7 cards in their graveyard. It's also possible that it's correct to Eldritch Pact myself to draw 6 and take 6. I wonder if that's a more winning play, if I just cast Eldritch Pact this turn. Go to 12. It's very close. I guess we can wait a little bit, but... well, we can turn that off with imprisonment. Fine. Nice. Containment. Oh, that can target their thieves' tools too. So let's turn off this. I guess I'm still supposed to attack them for 4. 7 cards in their graveyard, 13 cards left in their deck. Another. Okay, but that puts another card in their graveyard. We don't need to do too much more to mill them out here. Yeah, it'd only take a couple of turns of drawing as well. This is funny. It might have been right to Eldritch Pact myself that one turn, I don't know. Okay, another card in their graveyard. That's 9 cards in their graveyard now. Ooh, and we drew Guiding Bolt. That's so good. Let's just pop that off now. Pretty good draws. Actually, I killed him with the flyer next turn. Yeah. Hit them for another 4 and then shoot them for 10. Yeah, there goes the altar. They can sack their Chain Devil, bring back their Scanos. Funny, funny game. Oh, okay. Well, 11 cards in their graveyard now. 10 after using, sure. They get this back, but this only gives Menace, so no worries there. So now we Valhalla for 6. And we just need to live one more turn, and then we win. Yeah. They haven't done anything with their Ghost Lantern yet either. I feel like they could have had Ghost Lantern on like 3 by now. I guess the creature gets the counter and not the not the equipment. Alright, so we want to go triple block here, double block here. They're going to bring back their Scanos again, but then they're still only going to have 11 cards in their graveyard, or they're still going to have 11 cards in their graveyard for me to kill them with the Pact. Yeah, buddy. I finally got to do it. Feels good, man. Feels frickin' good. Okay. Eldritch Pact victory. Let's go. We probably could have won with the Horn as well, and we did have another Tasha in our deck, but obviously that's the chef's kiss. Alright, 3 and 2. Game number 6 now. Still no Tashas in our opening hand. What is going on? And no Prophetic Prism either, but we do have... or Prismatic Prism. Prophetic Prism? Prophetic. Oh, geez, why can't I remember the name of it now? Okay, there we go. Tasha. Now we need to find a Prism. And we need the opponent not to have a bunch of double team cards before I can... Oh, wait. Wait a minute. 3 removal spells and a Tasha. I think that could potentially win a game. There's the Prism, too. You know, I think the correct play this turn is to actually go land pass. Because they didn't do anything last turn, they might play like an owlbear off of the treasure. In which case we'd be able to go Guiding Bolt into Tasha. And if they don't do anything at all, then we just slam the Tasha anyways. What a hand.
feedback on which spell impressed you the most. Beware.
Okay, your move.
Sickening magic.
Next turn, we have Prism into any of our 3-drop removal spells. Ooh, that is a lot of treasure. That could be a problem. They could definitely have some number of hasty creatures here. Or they could have just have like Grim Bounty or whatever. There are a decent number of ways to outright kill planeswalkers in this format. I'm not sure how many burn spells kill planeswalkers. Does Fireball hit planeswalkers? If so, that would kill it too. Yep, they just had the Grim Bounty.
I'll brew something
Brody.
awesome for you next time.
But we're hoping they go for a huge Kalain creature. Wilson! Yeah, that is pretty large, but that one has only Ward 2, so we are able to just Guiding Bolt it. I think we're gonna pass and wait for them to see if they go for the Specialize. Such a good card. Alright, they're playing around me having the 5 damage. Oh, maybe not. They could have done that just by pumping up pre-combat too with a Specialize. That's what we were hoping they would do. Okay, good. Keep the dragon, bottom the land. Sure. So mill 3, and I guess get back their 6/6. I sacrifice a permanent. Very rude. Alright, well, let's get our dragon online and tap their elemental. We haven't given them a target for removal yet, but... seems okay. Okay, they got their own Prophetic Prism. Yep, as expected. And a very large walrus. Only one card left in their hand after this. Alright, so we'll just go sleep on the 6/6. Contain their 4/4. And hope to draw some more business. Would really like them to not play another threat this turn. Give us a window. Nice, land pass is what we wanted to see. Ooh, baby! So if I -2, they only have Grim Wanderer and Wilson.
I haven't lost one of those.
But I think we're just gonna go for the uptick plays.
Don't come any closer.
Nice. Okay. Might get to ultimate Tasha next turn finally.
Magic.
Oh yes, keep digging. Now, you know what? The pact is basically lethal too. Can we get it online? The greedy play, if they pass the turn, would just be to uptick the Tasha and try to keep her alive for the ultimate, but milling them some number of cards while also grabbing 3 creatures from their library seems pretty nice. Ah, Viconia is very good. Okay. So they can only hit their creatures. Well, I guess they can hit my dragon. Depends what they want to do here. So they're going to pay 1 to exile a card from a graveyard, and then they're going to specialize Viconia immediately, I would guess. You can view all of them at once. Kind of small text, but if you can pause and read that, maybe. All of them baseline conjure a duplicate of a creature that's been eaten. They're going to take my dragon, it looks like. So I guess they're going to sack their walrus to specialize right now. Okay. It's a good draw. Gosh, I really want to go for the greed uptick again. Because we can just go Grim Bounty that. Uptick. Pass.
Don't come any closer.
And now we potentially get to keep the Tasha while ultimating. End of turn, we get to seek something as well. Yep, they just play out the dragon. Be funny if we just drew Pact to kill him that way instead. Alright. Show me. And a Meteor Golem and Rasad. So let's Rasad the Kalane, Meteor Golem the flyer. Very nice. And then we can flip the Rasad if we want to as well. Might as well go ahead and do that. Create 2 flyers, or yeah, let's make 2 flyers. Pretty good. They have a lot of prisms in their deck. Only milled 2 lands, so we hit 3 creatures and 2 lands with the Tasha ultimate. Oh, the Fraying Line! Oh no! Okay. So it's like some weird wrath. Doesn't really matter though. Dragons fire the Tasha, sure.
You know, dueling used to be fun.
Very, very weird game. Ooh, that card is insane. Wow, that's really bad for us. And I can't Ray of Frost it because it's not a red creature. Oh, you know what? They can't activate that very much. They only have 6 cards left in their deck. Never mind. That doesn't really matter. They can only activate it once. And if they do activate it once, they only have 2 cards left. Okay. So, if they have an Eldritch Pact, maybe? They could... No, I only have 8 cards in my graveyard. And I'm still at 12? Okay. Well, that could find the winner. That found the winner, ladies and gentlemen. All right. You draw 21. Yeah, buddy. All right. Eldritch Pact confirmed. Great. Yeah. What is this? 4 and 2 now. All right, 1 and 2 into 4 and 2. Let's see if we can get 3 more wins, convert to the trophy or whatever, get the goods. Game number 7 as we continue to ride high. Hand looks great. Got a couple of removal spells, got some fixing, got a walrus. Walrus so good. Now we just need to find a lovely Tasha to start things going. And this scries 2 when it enters. Hobgoblin Captain. Alright, so we get turn 3 Walrus, scry 2. Those are both good. I'm gonna bottom the Guiding Bolts though and keep the dragon. Though next turn I'm probably just gonna play out the Rime Shield Frost Giant. Okay, so there goes the Menace creature. Yep, 4/5 Ward 2, or 4/5 Ward 3 on turn 4 is pretty good. Basically impossible for them to target the giant. Menace in. Yeah, maybe they just try to beat me down with menace creatures. It's not a bad play. Okay, kill the walrus. That makes sense. Let's go ahead and scry 1 draw. Don't need a plains. Go land and pass. So, probably just going to hear something on Watch the Beatles this turn. And play out the dragon next turn. Make this unblockable, and then whenever it deals damage to a player, they put a 1/1 counter on that. Alright, so we don't care about that. It's a little bit too slow. If they want to invest 4 mana to make that unblockable, we're happy. It's fine. Okay. I'm gonna go land pass here. Activate the gate. And probably cast here something on watch on the beetle. So they got a 2-for-1 in their favor, right? Because I had to use 2 here something on watch for 1 beetle, but we're just trying to buy time until we can find something like that. Beautiful. Now we go uptick. Charm Sleep. And I'm going to leave the giant back in case they have a haster. Because these two creatures, if they attack, they just die now. But we have just a full plan right there. Name of the game, protect the Planeswalker. So all started with a turn 4, 4/5 ward 3. I was probably supposed to try to get aggressive, but... Oh, that's very good. Nice play, yeah. Good value. Let's add a black here. And then... Dispute. Very good. Alright, set up for an ultimate next turn. We can shrink the Air Cult Elemental. And versus them, it looks like we're probably just going to have to immediately ultimate if we get that chance. Not going to go greedy and try to uptick the Tasha to keep it around. Plus, we have another one in the deck somewhere. Good, they did pre-combat. Oh, no. They played Scry 1 pre-combat. Okay. They could just fire off some small burn on the Tasha to keep it from ultimating. Oh, they made a mistake. They pre-combat. Wait, they didn't attack. Interesting. Alright, we're gonna go for it.
You got lucky, that's all.
Very nice. Oh, we hit the Hourglass Coven. Oh my gosh. That card is so stupid. Yeah. And I don't even know what this is. What did we hit? We hit John Irenicus. Each opponent mills 5? At the beginning of your end step, draw a card if your library has more cards in it than target opponent. Okay, so we would draw. We got the Hourglass Coven, which is just the most insane rare in the format. And then we hit an Insano Dragon. Plus, we put 3 more lands in their graveyard for Eldritch Pact. That's pretty good. Alright, up to 5 and 2. Come on, baby. Keep it flowing. We've got to mill some players out. We've got to planeswalk some players out. Alright, I'm going to keep this kind of bad hand on the play. It's got a bunch of castable removal, but it doesn't have much beyond that. And this is all kind of weird removal, too. Speaking of more weird removal. Okay. I guess if I had played Island, I would have been able to cast Charm Sleep this turn, but I think I'd rather save Charm Sleep for something bigger. I guess it was still right to lead on Island turn 2 in case they played like a Mana Dork. We'd be able to Charm Sleep the Mana Dork. That probably would have been worth it. Well, we know this story. 4 removal spells in our hand. We just need to find our Planeswalker. Prism wouldn't be a bad draw as well, since we do need a second black source to activate the gate. Double Null Hunter, sure. Not the card we were looking for. Yet. Oh, they're gonna try to draw 5, huh? 4 mana, draw 1. I am much more happy seeing that. So we're gonna Ray of Frost the Rabble Rouser, just take a hit for 2 there. It's a good draw. Otherwise I would have just kept passing again. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, smack for 4. Yeah, we're not going to bother with the Null Hunter yet. They still have a few cards in their hand, so save these removal spells for larger creatures. We can Ray of Frost the Genasi Rabble Rouser prior to them going to a combat. Sure. We're actually happy to see removal. Well, not happy, but better than them having multiple threats, you know? More threats. Hey, hey, hey! Planeswalker is a go, baby. Alright. Game plan, online. Can you deal with Tasha? Do we have a pump effect? Okay, that's fine. Guess I will Charmed Sleep that now, especially since we drew the Minimus Containment. Four damage to any target!
I bet you think you're so heroic.
Jeez. What does this thing do again? Yeah, so I need to just... Oh, wait. When this card specializes from your graveyard... Oh, they get to return it back from their graveyard if I Minimus Containment it. Jeez Louise. Well, this is not very pleasant. Actually, wait, what does this do? Target creature and opponent can't block. Create a 2/2 white token. Okay. Man, that card's pretty darn good, but I think we want to activate our gate this turn. Because they don't even have 6 mana anyways. Alright, that's fine. So we'll take 2 here. Walrus is good. Prism is a free roll that we don't need, because we already have all of our fixing. Okay, we'll just pass. We really want them just to play a land and then slam their big old dragon. Go ahead and take 2, no worries. Another Rabble Rouser. And this enters as 3/3? Okay. It's not bad. Why would it tap my Bronze Walrus? I don't know. Alright, there's their Emerald Dragon. Oh no, it's a different dragon. Sure. We get a copy of the Rabble Rouser. Block that. I guess this turn I'll... I think we'll just take another 2, actually. We need to find our other Can this deal a bunch of damage to anything? No, that doesn't do it. That doesn't do it. That doesn't do it. That doesn't do it. Okay, wait. The 4/4/1 does what? Okay, that's fine. Seven, 8, 9. So we can make 7 1/1 tokens here. And then any creature we equip that to gets +8/+8. So kind of nutty. Oh, that's right. Damage isn't removed from my creatures. I do think I like triple blocking here, and if they want to just pump, that's great. Sure. Crazy. Alright, they're willing to eat up their turn effectively. Okay. Yeah. 7 cards in their graveyard, so we do not need to get in for very much damage here. Okay. Setting up for that Eldritch Pact kill. No plays. What does that mean? I think we just smash out then. We can give our creatures +1/+1, so any one of the 1/1s that get through is good enough. Although I don't even need to do anything here. This is good enough as is. That's good. Okay. Sure. Pass priority. They have 8 cards in their graveyard. I would like to poke you for 8, and you can draw 8. How does that sound? Not bad. Not frickin' bad, dude. Not frickin' bad. Alright, I would call that an overwhelming success. We have rattled back from 1 and 2 up until 6 and 2. Let's see if we can get that clutch trophy again. Go, go, baby. Go, go. Alright, here we are. The finals. Win or lose. What will we do? Our hand looks pretty good on the play here. Hate that dragon animation. Why? Okay. Let's find a Tasha for turn number 4. Horn's good. That's not a Tasha. Soldier of the Watch. It's annoying. Yep, definitely gonna just Charm Sleep that thing. Again, double team cards are really problematic for this deck, and even, excuse me, even though I have the Horn of Valhalla, we would ideally like to save that for much later on. Yep, and that is a creature worth using a Grim Bounty on. Very possible I just cast Horn of Valhalla for the X equals what? 3 next turn? 4 next turn? I guess we'll wait. Dragon's pretty good here too, huh? Next turn we do this for 5, and then we just start equipping one of our random 1/1s and beating down for infinite. We do also have another Here's Something on Watch in our deck, so there's a possibility that we make a bunch of 1/1s and then we just go +1/+1, +1/+1 2 times in a row. Oh, hey! Extra treasure! Alright, we get even more available now if we want to. For 6? Let's do it. Let's freaking do it, baby. So next turn is Horn, equip, attack with a 7/7. Yeah, this card is bonkers. No blocks. You got me. Oh, that's a good one. That was a good one in return. All right, let's kill that. Scry 2 and then play out the horn, because we'll still get an attack in for 6 this way. Hey, we do have the Hear Something on watch here. Well, we're going to go 3 to equip, so we're not going to be able to... Yeah, so we don't want these. This card is pretty backbreaking. Ambergris, 3/2 haste. Whenever it attacks, you may discard your hand, draw 2 cards, specialize of 3. Okay. That's pretty good. They should probably attack with the goblin here, shouldn't they? They would get an extra 1/1. So I get to kill one of my tokens. Yeah, this is pretty annoying. Good draw. Alright. Equip. Smack for 6, and then we just Charm Sleep the... Oh, they're chumping already. Charm Sleep the Ambergris. Why would they chump so quickly like that? I'm confused. Oh, you know what they could have? They could have the Avernus card. But we just go for lethal here, I think. Oh, never mind, we don't go for lethal anymore. Alright, I was gonna say we can just cast Hear Something on watch and pump for 5. But this will be good enough. If they have the Avernus, yeah, they don't have anything to get with it. All right, hey, 1 and 2 into a 7-2, and we had some sweet games where we got to Tasha Ultimate, multiple games where we get to Eldritch, whatever it's called, People to Death. But yeah, opening 2 Planeswalkers in sealed is kind of disgusting, especially when I get 3 Prophetic Prisms to just splash everything in the world. This deck was just all removal and then some bombs. Not bad for sealed. All right, friends. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. Hit that like and subscribe button. Good luck to you if you are going to play in any of the qualifier events. Otherwise, we'll see you back tomorrow. Peace out.